This electric scooter was sent to me by the manufacturer to review for you guys, and today's going to be my first ride review of it. So with that being said, the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about are the specs. This electric scooter is only $329 sold on Amazon. Not exactly sure what their prices are on their website, but this is a really inexpensive, high quality scooter from First Impressions. Once we begin to ride it, I'll give you guys my honest opinion, but from First Impressions, this seems to be a really high quality scooter for the price point. As far as the specs are concerned, this scooter will do 20 miles per hour, but it has 3 different speeds. The cool thing is that there's a plus and minus button for the different speeds. And as I mentioned, there are 3 different speeds. You have 10 miles an hour, you have 15.5, and then at the most, you'll get 20 miles an hour. And you can switch them just by hitting plus and minus. The other cool thing is, let me just flip it on its side here, is that it has a rear suspension. Hopefully my camera will show it. But check it out, it has one spring in the back. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to feel when we actually start riding it, but these roads that you see here are very smooth. So maybe we'll just take it on the grass and see how much it really absorbs. Besides that, it's got a cruise control function, and I love the fact that there's a button that you can press to engage cruise control. As opposed to other scooters, you have to hold this down for about 5 seconds. And then you may or may not hear like a little audible tone. The fact that I can go whatever speed I want and then hit this button, goes directly into cruise control, makes life so much easier, and I love that about the scooter. The seat can be removed by removing this bracket. Once you remove this bracket, I believe you're going to save like an additional 4 or 5 pounds just by getting rid of this. But if you want the seat to stay here, the seat post can be adjusted. You can bring it up and down depending on your height. And the handlebars can be brought up and down, of course, depending on how tall you are and how comfortable you want to make it for yourself. So that's one of the features I really like. Besides that, it's got a really bright light. Check this out. It's really bright. Even during the day, you can see that it's fully lit up. And this thing is LCD, and it looks like this is full glass. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not, but right here, hopefully my camera picks it up, on the side, you have LED lights that will blink in different colors. Unfortunately, the LED lights can't be changed. The colors are the way they are. You can't really change it, but as you ride, if you're riding during the day or night, it's very visible, and I like that a lot. And last but not least, this is fully UL certified. All right, let's begin this review. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lower the handlebar so this way you guys have a better view, because I know that's kind of important in videos like this. So we're going to start out with the lowest setting, and we're on grass at the moment. Now, as you can tell, my voice isn't really going that in and out, but if this was really a bone-jarring experience, you can tell. But anyway, let's get back on the pavement. On the pavement, this thing is really nice and smooth. And this is my first time riding a scooter that has one of these seats. Normally when I ride scooters, you usually stand up on them. But I gotta tell you, this is quite a nice experience, and it almost feels like you're riding an actual bicycle. So it looks like we got a clear path. Let's kick it up to the medium setting. And this should bring us to 15 miles an hour. And you guys probably can't see it, but my screen right now says 15. So that means we're at the maximum speed for the medium setting. Let's go ahead and kick it up a notch to the full sport setting. Oh, now we're picking up speed, baby. We're doing a full 20 miles an hour. And as far as the rear suspension is concerned, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure if it's working or not, but because these are solid tires, I'm going to go ahead and assume that the ride is going to be very bumpy if you're going to be riding it on very bumpy roads. Because right now, I'm riding it on very smooth paved roads. As a matter of fact, the park that I'm in right now is a brand new park. So now let's talk a little bit about the turning radius. So let's find a circle that we can go around in without getting myself super dizzy. I think this could work right here. Let's test the handling out. Woohoo! All right, so it handles very well. The tires are really grippy. If you're curious to find out, temperature is about 70 degrees right now. So this is pretty good temperature for grippy tires. Hitting the apexes on this thing, yeah, it handles very well. Let's try out the other side. Let's try the turning radius at low speeds, because as you can see here, this is as much as it'll turn. So let's try that out. This is our turning radius at low speeds. It's not bad, but it could be better. Now what I want to try is full acceleration in sport mode and see how this thing performs. Let's go. 6 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so from where those chairs are to here, it did 18 miles an hour, and we had a small hill going down, but there was a crosswind, but there was wind against us. So let's try that once again, but this time test out the brakes at full speed. $11 miles an hour, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, not too bad. All right, so we're at a park, and you know what? I just want a nice, relaxing ride. We're doing about 9 miles an hour, and I think it's time to put it into cruise control mode and see how this thing works. And here we go, cruise control. Can I take my hands off the wheel, or is it unstable? Nah, it's not as stable as I want it to be. But yeah, cruise control is awesome. As you can tell, no hands on the throttle. This is a nice little function, considering that you could just push this button. And I like that so much better, as I mentioned, than holding this down and waiting for it to get into cruise control mode. So this is what it's like standing up on the scooter. Standing up on the scooter while having the seat. Let me point my camera down so you can see it. But there's not a lot of room for my feet. It would be better if you remove the seat and then stand up on it, but standing up on it with size 8.5 shoes is still doable. Guys, I gotta be honest. If you're looking for a relatively inexpensive scooter that's not gonna break the bank, does 20 miles an hour, and it'll go somewhere around 20 to 25 miles per charge, depending on, of course, how you're riding it. It does what it says it's supposed to do. It's got really nice features, and for the price point of a little over 300, I think this is a really, really solid scooter, and I recommend it. So if you guys are interested, Amazon link down below. Thanks for watching.